What's up, y'all? I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, I had to fix my drink. Let me turn this music off and set this back up. Find my thing again. What's What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me give me a sec. All right, let's try this again. I do not have the invisible jet. I do not have that. I don't. Hey, Nick. What's up? I do not have the invisible jet. Hey, big boy. What's up? Virginia Beach. I don't have the invisible jet. I've thought about getting a couple of the figures, but it is a little weird that I don't have the invisible jet. I need to work on that. I need to get that. Oh. But thank you guys for coming back, and then some people who weren't in the other stream came back, so it's good to see you guys. Do most of you watch me on YouTube or on PlayStation? Because I've been like going back and forth about whether I'm going to like not use the playroom at all. Let me turn this off. Whether I'm not going to use the playroom at all and just stream live through YouTube, or whether I need to use the PlayStation Playroom app, which keeps quitting on me, and you know, the whole live from PlayStation thing. I'd be missing out on the people who watch me on the PlayStation and who don't know about YouTube. So that's been my debate about the whole thing. There you go. You watch me on PlayStation. Dry Juice watches me on both. Okay. PlayStation, thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay, Jad. All right, both, but mostly YouTube. Okay, I mean, you know, the thing is, like, most of you guys know me from PlayStation. And it's Wonder Woman, Chad. It's Wonder Woman. Most of you know me from PlayStation, so for me to get rid of the PlayStation audience altogether would be a little messed up. But the Playroom app has been acting up for a lot of people. It's not just me. Like, I've noticed where quite a few people have been getting the same situation. So I don't know how long it's gonna work. Hey, Joseph. YouTube on phone on the go. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I know I'm sick of these error messages on the PlayStation. And I don't know. Like, some people get them a lot, like me. And it might just be my PlayStation. My PlayStation itself may just be screwed up. Which, if that's the case, then there's not much I can do. Well, there's not really much I can do about it. Oh, okay. So you can only type 60 letters in PlayStation. Okay. All right. I was wondering about that. But you still have to have a YouTube account in order to be able to comment in stream, though, even if you're not using the YouTube app. But, you know, there is the YouTube app on the PlayStation, but still, like, you know, people wouldn't necessarily know that I was there. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. These, my cuffs are making me sweat, so let me take these off. Yeah, so I was asking you guys about if you could go back in time, DeLorean and all that, but I think that my error message messed that up. Yeah, I've worn this before, Will. What PS4 games am I looking forward to? Well, I just downloaded Hellblade today, so I'm gonna play that this week. I'll probably be playing that on Twitch, starting tomorrow. Um, so I'm looking forward to playing that game, but really that's just like my in-between game until Uncharted: The Lost Legacy comes out next week, which I'm really excited about. Then after that is Destiny 2. So those are my next two upcoming games that I have. You can't type on PlayStation's YouTube app. Okay. Ah, thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Yeah, well, this is my, I wish I could, I would have to, hold on. I would have to move my chair so you could see. This is my, I've worn this before. Oh, this is falling down. I've worn this before. This is my bathing suit. This is one of my bathing suits, actually. So it's one of my bathing suits. And this is the cape that goes with my bathing suit. So the bathing suit has these like loops here, and it ties on, it like buttons onto the loops on the top. I've worn this before on stream, like as the full bathing suit thing. It's not a dress. No, this is my bathing suit. This is my bathing suit, and I use this as a cover-up sometimes, but this is just my cape. This is my cape. So I was trying to make it like a dress today. So it is a dress for today, but yeah, this is my bathing suit, and I'm trying to wear this as a sarong. My foot is much better, Joseph. Thank you for asking. It's much better. It's still swollen. My toes are still purple, but it's getting better. The swelling is going down. It did swell this weekend because I was being wild and I was dancing and drinking and eating like whatever I wanted and stuff. So it did swell this weekend, but it's actually feeling better. It's still swollen, but it's not as bad as it was. So it's, you know, the podiatrist said that it would be 4 to 6 weeks before the swelling completely goes down. So I do still have like a bump on the top of my foot where it's still swollen, but it's much better. Thanks for asking. I'm just, you know, it feels better now that I'm not treating it like it was a break. Since it's just like a bone bruise, like I'm walking on it like a normal human instead of babying it and barely walking on it. Like I feel like I was making myself feel worse by not walking on it than if I was just walking on it normally. So welcome back, Trevon. Welcome back. No, I don't need to eat certain foods to help heal that, but the stuff that I was eating this weekend because it was my mom and aunt's birthday, the stuff that I was eating this weekend was like Chinese food, you know, like Chinese food, which is high in salt. I ate Mexican food, like with a bunch of like cheese, and that's also high in salt. So I think that kind of contributed to my foot swelling more because I was eating that kind of stuff, and I was drinking, like we were doing like tequila shots. It was a thing. And then I was on it a lot. I was up and walking around. We walked around a lot. I was dancing on it. Like, you know, it was like we went to this restaurant down on U Street and in DC. I went and celebrated with my mom and aunt for their birthday. For those of you who weren't here in the last stream, I went and celebrated with my mom and aunt for their birthday and down in DC, and so we went out and we went to this restaurant. It was like a Mexican restaurant, but then it turns over into like a club. So they have like a DJ that comes out and they move like all the tables. It's really it's a cute little place. It's a cute spot. But yeah, but like they kept ordering tequila shots, and yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. My cousin was in rare form, and we had a good time though. We had a good time. Chinese and Mexican food is so yummy. Like I ate good. Like it was really, really good food. Like the food was great that I ate this weekend, but I think that contributed to my foot swelling. Like so by the time I got home on Sunday night, my foot was pretty swollen. My foot was pretty swollen. I hadn't iced it at all, so I had to like bring out my frozen peas and put my peas on my feet and all that. So balance the salt with potassium and eat some bananas. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's all right. It's all right. It's much better today. Now that I'm back home and like resting it, it's much better. But thank you. Hey Ben, what's up? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. Hey Sasuke, what's going on? What's up? Aphasia, did you always have all of that on your name? Did you? They need a Taco Bell and Chinese food spot. I don't know. I don't know if I can co-sign that, Sasuke. Like, I mean, if it's good food, like it's already bad enough. Like Taco Bell is already, like, isn't Taco Bell like Burger King and like KFC? Isn't it like you can go to like a Taco Bell slash Burger King slash KFC? Am I wrong about that? Like, I don't think they need to add Chinese food to that. I think that's plenty. I think that's plenty. A true stoner spot. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that would be a very stoner spot. Yeah. Yeah, that would be. I don't know the last time I went to Taco Bell. Like, Taco Bell doesn't have anything I can eat at this point. Like, they don't have anything I can eat. I think everything that Taco Bell serves has meat in it, so I can't eat it. Hey, Too Fast! Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, I thought that was a new addition. I didn't remember that on your name. NC53. NC, North Carolina? Is that North Carolina? Nacho Belgrande. But Nacho Belgrande, like that's okay. Ooh, the Nachos Belgrande. Like back when I used to eat meat, like this was like in high school. That used to be my favorite thing at Taco Bell. And I would leave like high school and I would go like get in my car for lunch and I would go and I would order the Nachos Bel Grande for that. Hey William, Taco Bell and sushi bar all in one. Hell no. You would never ever in a million years get me to eat any sushi from a Taco Bell or anything even like a Taco Bell. That's unacceptable. Hey Minecraft. Oh, it's from the Nerdy Effect. Okay, all right. I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with the NC53, but gotcha. 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 Hey, William. What's going on? How are you? But yeah, I couldn't eat any sushi from, like, if they were like, oh, there's this new Taco Bell spot that opened up and they serve sushi. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. That is not cool. Makbanai! How are you? Yours too, extra meat, no beans and tomato. Okay. No beans. The beans are the best part. The beans are the best part. I do have, okay, so I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and do the whole Snapchat thing. I'm still on the fence about it, honestly. But people asked me about joining Snapchat, so I did. So I'm on Snapchat. So I didn't even update this because I forgot. I forgot. Like, so my Snapchat is just Liquid Lola all together, like this. It's the same as my Twitch, my Instagram, my YouTube. So if you're on Snapchat and if you're interested in being my friend, I don't exactly know how it works. I mean, following me on Snapchat, I guess. Following me on Snapchat. If you're interested in following me on Snapchat or adding me on Snapchat, hell if I know. I don't even know. Yes, we are. John, I think you were my first Snapchat friend. I think you were my first Snapchat friend. You were my first Snapchat friend, I think. And you sent me nice little messages, which were really cute, by the way. I don't, like Snapchat, everything disappears. Like everything disappears and I'm like, where did it go? Like where did it go? But I guess maybe I'm too old for Snapchat. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out Snapchat. I realize I'm way late on Snapchat, but people ask me, I did join Snapchat, and I am trying it out. So if you want to be, my Snapchat is just Liquid Lola Jose. So add me on Snapchat, I guess, and then I add you back, and then you show up in my little feed or something. Every time you go to Taco Bell, the waitress always gives free what? Waitress? What kind of Taco Bell do you go to where there's a waitress? They have like the cashiers. That's it. Ninja Scroll. The waitress always gives free food and calls you Poppy. I can't. I cannot. William. First off, do any Latino people even work at Taco Bell? I don't even think so. I don't know if I've ever seen. Maybe I have. You know, I'm not too old for Snapchat. He knows grannies who have Snapchat. Okay, well then, I'm not too old for Snapchat then. I'm not too old for Snapchat. Should you ask her for her number? No. Well, actually, yeah. If she's giving you free food, if she's giving you free food, if you are trolling, then it's actually kind of funny. But then I would say yes. You should ask her for free food. You should ask her for her number. She probably will not go out with you, but you should. They used to call you Papa Large. Papa Large? Ninja Scroll. Oh. Who? The workers at Taco Bell? Right now we're specifically talking about the workers at Taco Bell. I don't see where anyone new has added me on Snapchat. Oh wait, one person did. Ooh, somebody named Tequila. Who is that? Yo quiero Taco Bell. Chinese place down the street from your house, and all the cooks are Mexican. They make some bomb-ass Chinese food, though. You know what? I have noticed that, John. I have definitely noticed that. I've noticed that. There's some restaurants here, actually, that are Chinese, and they have Mexican workers, and they make really good Chinese food. The one in Ohio has 2 Latina cashiers. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, is she your type, William? Like, if she's your type, then I would say... If she's your type, then I would say go for it, I guess. But if you're just trying to get with her for the free food, then that's a little messed up. That's a little messed up. I would say no. If you're just trying to get some free food, then I would say that's a little messed up. By your house. I mean, she might just be friendly because she sees you in there a lot. That it might not mean that she's trying to date you, you know, William? Like, it might not mean that she's trying to date you. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time. I think last time I went there I had a salad. Dr. Jekyll! What's up? What's going on? Yeah, a lot of people do just say Poppy. They just say Poppy because they're like, you know, it's like dude. It's like bro. It's like, you know, honey. Like, okay, honey. Okay, hun. Okay, Poppy. It's like that. You know. Thank you, Dr. Jekyll. This was a gift I got yesterday. This was a gift I got yesterday. Ask her for her number! Sorry to yell. Yes, I agree. You should ask her for her number and see what's happening there. What's going on, Eric? What's going on? Right, exactly. The worst case is that she says no. But if you think she's cute or whatever, but if she's just friendly, you don't want to look like a dumbass. But okay, but are you attracted to her though? Like really, that's like is she someone you would like to date? Obviously you would because you're asking the question whether you should ask for her number. Like, okay. It depends on how you ask for her number. Like, you could be a little more suave. You could be a little more suave. Chad, you know it's Wonder Woman. You know it's Wonder Woman. I know you can't help yourself, but you know it's Wonder Woman. You know Wonder Woman. Welcome back, Fluffy. The weather was rainy today. It was hot, but rainy. You won't look like a dumbass. Like, yeah, I mean, I think that most women generally like someone who can be assertive and who can be like sure of themselves, you know. You guys need to make sure to check out Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Jekyll has a great stream. A very fun, funny stream. He's a character. It's amazing. You have to make sure to go and check out Dr. Jekyll for sure. Make sure to do that. Yeah, like, you know, like don't just be like, oh, you know, thanks for slipping in, you know, that extra burrito for me. Like, if the girl says that'll be $500, that's a bad sign. Agreed. Agreed. Cash up front. Dr. J is the man. Is the man, for sure. For sure. What's up, Exile? What's up? She's in customer service. It's kind of expected to be friendly. No, but she's expected to be friendly, but she's not expected to give you free food. The reason that I think that he has a chance is because she's giving him free food. Like, once you start giving someone something, like you giving them free food, she doesn't have to give him free food. Iñaki, ¿cómo estás? You know, like once someone starts giving you free food, like that means you have like a little opening. You have a little opening there. You have a little opening. So I would consider saying something to her. But you have to be like cool about it. You have to be like invite, like, you know, like maybe you can take her out sometime, like someplace other than Taco Bell. Like something like that. I don't know. Is that whack? Is that not good? Who is that? Cortez! I'm good. Hey, Norval. What's up? Is this hippie chick or who is this? Is this the hippie or the hippie chick? All right, John. All right. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. Have fun in Battlefield. I will never stop anyone from playing a game. Discontinue use if pain persists unless you're a masochist. Discontinue use if pain persists unless you're a masochist. You could give her your number. Yeah, don't ask for her number. Give her your number. Give her your number. All right, John. Thank you for coming through. I will see you on Snapchat. I will see you on Snap. Wait, you gave free food to people who were nice to you. Ooh, don't seem thirsty. Oh, both of you guys are here. Yay! All right. Well, hey, guys. Hippie Chick and Shaggy are both in the house. Y'all make sure to check out Norval Rogers, a.k.a. Hippie Chick and Shaggy. Yeah, don't ask for her number. I agree. I was about to give you bad advice. Don't ask for her number. Don't ask for her. Give her your number. Today's your sister's birthday. Is your sister watching, Ninja? Is your sister watching? Do not take her. She works at Taco Bell, Cortez. She works at Taco Bell. That's what we're saying. She works at Taco Bell. Like he's thinking about asking the worker at Taco Bell who gives him free food, if she would like to go out with him. Pops. I only have one pop. And it's the original. I'm not huge into pops, honestly. But this one. What's up, T-Funk? What's up? Hey, Emery. Yeah, so this is the only pop I have. The only one. The only one that made the cut is the original Wonder Woman in her original outfit. So, I don't know if I will get any more pops. Maybe. But this is the only one. Yeah, I got this. My friend gave me this one yesterday. Gave me the big Wonder Woman, the 12-inch. And then I got the little one down here that he also gave me. Yeah. Give her a big-ass tip. Are we tipping Taco Bell workers now? Like, are we tipping fast food people? Hey, Yanni. Don't go down the pop rabbit hole. Barbie, I gave her my number. She said, thank you very much. She's a beautiful woman. You know what? I tried to get the Wonder Woman stamps today. I tried to get the Wonder Woman stamps today. I went to the post office. I had to mail my grandmother a birthday card. And I went to the post office today, and I was like, do you have the Wonder Woman stamps? And the guy was like, yeah, I have the Wonder Woman stamps. I was like, oh, okay, cool, I want them. So he goes in his little drawer, and then he pulls out Disney villains. He pulls out Disney villains and puts it on the thing. And then he's like, that's it, right? And I was like, no, I said Wonder Woman. And he was like, oh, what does she look like? And I'm like, what does she look, I mean, what? So I didn't even say anything. Then he goes in his drawer and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have it. And then he tried to bring up the Disney villains. I was like, I don't even want those. I don't want Disney villains. I came here for Wonder Woman. I don't want Disney villains. She's not a waitress, though. She works at Taco Bell. You're not a waitress when you work at Taco Bell. Thank you. You like my Hello Kitty? I ordered that. That wasn't even available here. I think I got that someplace like in Spain or something. Someplace like that. I don't know. It was through, or no, like the UK or something, but she was never available here. She works for Taco Bell. You don't tip her. You do not tip the Taco Bell cashier. Who doesn't know Wonder Woman? Exactly. I mean, he literally put out Disney female villains and was like, here you go. And I'm like, no, that's not it. That's not it. So, yeah. I was just like, I gave him a pass. Like, you know, he was older man, so I gave him a pass. But I was like, dude, that's not Wonder Woman. That's not Wonder Woman. Chad, Batman saved the day. Thank you, Scoops. Greetings from Poland. What's up? He was so lost. He was so lost. Thank you, Emery. I'm glad you like my hair. Yeah, so she's a cashier, so you're not giving her a tip. Even though, that might be the move though, guys. Parece superhero. Right. Right, you might tip the taco stand, but not the Taco Bell. But he could, you know what though, but he could really like, he could be smooth with it though. Like if he decided that he wanted to give her a tip, he could be smooth with it and he could give her a tip. Like, you know, I see you've been giving me free food. Here's a tip. I would love to be able to take you out to a real restaurant sometime. Like he could do something like that. Like that would be like nice, I think. That would be nice. All right, Fluffy. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Hello, East London guy. Hey, Crucify. You tried that. They can't take tips. Their bosses fire. Really? Wait, so you tried to tip her? Did you try to tip this specific girl? Did you try to tip this specific girl? Oh, you like my dress? It's not a dress. No es un vestido, Iñaki. It is not. It is not a vestido. It is my bathing suit. What's bathing suit? What's bathing suit in Spanish? I don't remember that. You don't tip anyone. Yanni boy, you cheap. You are cheap. Oh my gosh, you have to tip people, but not the Taco Bell employee because they don't work for tips. Right, exactly. You could tip Lola right now. You absolutely could. You absolutely could. You absolutely could. This is not a dress, Iñaki. Oh, traje de baño. Traje de baño. Es una traje de baño. This is what this is, my bathing suit. This is my cape. This is my cape that I have tied around my waist, but this is the cape. Wonder Woman First Comics. Hey guys, Fick sold a lot of money on eBay. I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those. No Tiffany's advice either. That's messed up, Ninja. That's messed up. No, it's not a bikini. It's a one piece. It's a one piece. Oh, you're still here. Okay, okay, Fluffy. Oh, Chad left. Okay. Their boss counts it as overage in the till. Damn. Okay, so you tried to tip her. Well, if you already tried to tip her, then you definitely need to just go ahead and ask her, give her your phone number, and tell her you would like to take her out sometime. That's what I would say. Thank you. This is a black milk bathing suit. It's this company. I get some leggings from there, actually. A company out of Australia makes this. But then I saw it like on like the bootleg version on Amazon. So you can get like the bootleg version of this on Amazon. People do not get paid. People do not get paid. Like, people who work in the service industry, first off, they have to deal with assholes. Let's just say that. Um, sí, sí, es un traje de baño, yeah. Um, show you the whole thing. I have shown the whole thing. I have shown the whole thing before. I might, before the night is over. You think tips is $5 to $15 in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey Joshua, what's up? What's up? Um, People do not get paid. Like, people who work in the service industry, they usually make less than what they would make. So they would make a small amount hourly, and then they make most of their money in tips. So if someone gives you good service, you have to tip them. You have to tip them. Like, that's not even an option. You have to tip them. Like, people are working for very little, like less than minimum wage, and they rely on tips. Um, it's not the same thing, Yoni boy. It's not the same thing. I tip my cabbies. I tip my bellhops. I tip anyone who brings something to my hotel room. I tip my waitresses. I'm a great tipper. I am a great tipper. You figured it out. Your GT is for sure now. So, no, I wouldn't tip the company that gave me the dress, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's definitely not the same thing. Who's worrying about how they look? It has my nickname in it, though. Wait. What is your name? What is your name, Joshua? Did I miss it? Did you say what it was? I'm missing comments. That's why I'm looking over here. I'm missing comments. No, New York City is not $20 tips. No, you tip. You should tip like 20%. Like, I tip 20%. Not for people who are waiters and waitresses. It's not illegal. For people who are gamer tag. Me gusta tu toalla. Tiene colores bonitos. Thank you. You don't drive a Mercedes, but chef pay is nice. Yeah, like people who work in the service industry, a lot of times waitresses do make less than minimum wage. Waiters and waitresses make less than minimum wage. You need to look this up, seriously. So when you stiff somebody on a tip when they're serving you, you're really messing with their money. You are really messing with their money because they're not making good money. They rely on tips. And that's why it's very important for you to tip people. Like if somebody is really awful to you, like if they're really awful to you and they give you awful service and don't get anything right, then do what you will. I never don't leave, like, stiff somebody on a tip unless they're like really crazy. But 20% is my standard tip. Like, you have to tip people. When you're in a cab, cabbies don't make a lot of money. You have to tip them. Yeah, 20 is a standard. That's what I think so too, Aphasia. No, people who work in McDonald's, they make an hourly wage. People who work in McDonald's make an hourly wage. Like, you have levels, but people who work in McDonald's make an hourly wage. Maybe they make minimum wage. I feel like people who work in McDonald's make more than minimum wage. Where in Manhattan? I'm in Brooklyn. I'm not in Manhattan. I'm in Brooklyn. It's smirky Jushi. Okay, all right. Well, as long as you love it, then that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You got to tip or just order to go. Yeah, I mean, if you order to go, I still tip when I order to go. But if you order to go, then that's a little different. Hey, LaRue, what's up? What's up? Hey, Hot Hands, what's going on? You got to do in your math before you come to New York City. Yeah, no, it's like anywhere. It doesn't matter. Like, I tip the same if I'm in New York or if I'm in Virginia or wherever I am. Like, if it's, oh, good night, Chad. Good night, good night, good night. Why don't you get it, Yanni? But you need to either work in the service industry, like, you either need to be a waiter, or you need to know and care for someone who is a waiter or waitress. But see, you don't need to tip $15. You don't need to tip $15. It's a percentage. It's a percentage. So if someone gives you, if your bill is $10, 20% of that is $2. You give them $12. That's simple enough. Like, you know, you have to tip the people who serve you, because they definitely work hard for that money. You know? Hey, Rizzle Fizzle, what's up? What's up? People who earn underwage should get a different job, but they can't always get a different job. That's the thing. They can't always get a different job. Like, they may be between jobs. That may be the only thing that they're skilled enough for. You know, like, there are many reasons why people have the jobs that they have. Some people have jobs because they love them. A lot of people have jobs because it's a necessity and they have to. All right, William. Well, good luck. Let us know how it goes. Seriously. Please come back. Please come back. I'm streaming again on Thursday. Please come back and let us know, like, if you gave her your number or whatever. Let us know how that goes. Hey, Mopar. Oh, what's up? What's up? Same in UK. Okay, well, if you're in the UK, it's different. Okay, all right, that's good to know. If you're in the UK, it's different. In the UK, people, I know that in a lot of, like, countries other than the US, people make higher wages and they don't expect tips. Yes, absolutely, Joshua, absolutely. I would love to know the story behind it. Yes, please, please, please. Yeah, if people do tip toilet cleaners, you're wrong, Yanni boy. When I go to a hotel, the maids clean your room. When you go to a hotel, just so you know, when you go to a hotel and you spend the night, the maids come in and they clean your room in the morning. You should leave a tip. You should be tipping. You should leave money in the room when you leave for the maid, even if it's a couple dollars. Leave a couple dollars on the nightstand. Like, I will leave some money. I will write a little note and say thank you. You definitely have to tip the people who clean the toilet in the hotel room. You definitely do. So yes. Tipping is very unique to the United States. In other countries, if you tip them, they will get offended. Yeah. Yeah, I do know that. Like, when I've been out of the country, and I do know that, tengo muchos hijos. I do know that it is different. I do know that it's different outside of the U.S. I do know that. Like, people get paid better, and I do know that it's offensive in some places to tip people. It was like that in Japan as well. Do I have a New York pass for attraction? What do you mean, Naru? No, you're not rich, but it's just customary, at least here in the States, it's customary to tip the maid. It's customary to tip the maid, even if it's a couple dollars. It's not about being rich. It's about, like, if you leave $2 for them just out of appreciation, that's customary here. I don't know how it is where you are, but that is very customary here to tip. Even if you don't have money, like, you should tip. You should tip. If you're getting services from someone, at least here in the U.S., you should tip. You're from Scotland and you tip at restaurants. Yeah, I guess you have to check to see how it is wherever you're going or wherever you live. The name behind it is you tend to be very smirky and smiley. Then that's good. That's very personal to you, Joshua, so that works. That works. That works. Where are the games? The games are on my PlayStation. I'm not playing the games right now. But why do you tip at expensive restaurants? Like, the thing is, like, honestly, the places, people who work at the expensive restaurants, they're probably making a whole lot of money, the people who work at expensive restaurants. It's people who work at the smaller restaurants and the cheaper restaurants that probably really could use the cash, honestly. They really could, so you should tip them. You always keep a black light. If dirty, never leave maids a tip. When building and forming friendships, you tend to smile. That's awesome, Joshua. Okay, Iñaki, good night. Good night. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Besos. Mwah, 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 mwah. Iñaki, good night. That's awesome, Joshua. Well, I'm glad you thought about it. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure that you thought about it. For sure. You confused about tipping. I mean, in general, at least in the United States, tipping is the base amount you should tip is like 15%. Like that's like good service is 15%. I always tip 20. That's just me. So I just go by like if my bill is $45, I take the first two numbers and I double it. So then they get a $9 tip. That's how I do it. Um, I play Ninja. I play games a lot actually. Um, what happens if you didn't tip? Well, if you didn't tip, hey, monkey man, what's up? Um, if you didn't tip, then next time you come back, they're going to be like, I don't want that person in my section. Or you won't get good service. And you'll ruin someone's day because they worked hard for you and you didn't tip them. That's all I'm saying. Hey, golfer. Hey, Bon. What's up, Bon D? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, OG New York swag. I spend a lot of money. I don't spend a lot of money, no. I don't spend a lot of money, but if I'm going to go out, honestly, like if I'm going to go out and I know I'm going to go out, you have to factor that into the money that you're spending. Don't go out if you can't afford it. Don't do it. Like if you can't afford to tip your server, then you have no business being served. That's all there is to it. Like I know as all right, so I'm an entertainer, right? I'm an entertainer. I have friends, actor friends, who they work as waiters. They work as waiters and waitresses. A lot of them do. They work in the service industry. That's how they pay their bills. They get a very small hourly wage and they make their money. The reason that they even wait tables is because they make money on tips. So when people don't tip them, they can't live. They can't live. They can't pay their bills if they don't get tips. So if everybody didn't tip them, they wouldn't be able to do that. You wouldn't get good service. Like you wouldn't be able to go and sit down at a restaurant and get good service if you don't tip someone. Tip somebody. Is it $45 to eat in New York? No, it's not. It depends on where you go. It depends on where you go. Being a chef sucks at the start. Trust me, tips don't reach us. Interesting. Interesting. It's a New York card pass that's for going. Oh, okay. So it's like a tourist pass. It's a tourist pass. Okay, I got you. That would be good. That would be good to get. I've never done that. You know, I live here. I've never done that, but that sounds like a good deal, actually. Um, yeah, Gory. Like if they give you shitty service, like then that factors in. That definitely factors in. If they're awful, then that factors in. You're a cook, 14 bucks an hour, that's good money. That is great. That is great, Chad. But like you're making that as the chef because the tip money isn't reaching you. But the person who's actually serving the food that you make, they may only make like $5 an hour, which is less than minimum wage because they rely on tips. That's all I'm saying. Um, the UK pound is equal to the dollar. Well, it's a different thing, Yanni. Like if in the UK, if you're not expected to tip in the UK, which I'm not sure, I've never been to the UK. If you're not expected to tip, like if your workers there, your service workers there may make great money. And if they do, then that's a cultural thing, and they're not expecting to be tipped on top of what they already make. That's all I'm saying. Hey, one-eyed cat, can you get? What'd you ask? Yeah, you can get it. You can get. Yeah, you can definitely. You can get fast food. I'm not talking about fast food. I'm not talking about fast food. I'm good, Jackie. How are you? Exactly. So Trevorn used to do deliveries. You should always tip your delivery person. Like they're coming and they're bringing the food to you. They don't get paid much hourly. They don't get paid much as far as their wages. They work for tips. That's very important. People think that you know, like, oh, you have a job, you're making a lot of money. That's not the case for people. A lot of people in the service industry. So if somebody's delivering something to you, not FedEx they make a lot of money. UPS, they make a lot of money. Postal Service, they make plenty of money. But people who are bringing you food that you ordered, you need to make sure you tip them. For sure. For sure. You tipped every employee a $5 tip at Pizza Hut that served you. That's great, Wayne, because Pizza Hut is not that expensive. So if you're probably tipping more than 20%, I think just think about the percentages. If your bill is $20 and you want to leave a 20% tip, that's $4 that you put on top of that bill. That's it. You put $4 on that. Your bill is $20. You put a $4 on there. That's 20%. You're making that server happy and you're helping them out, and you're paying them for the service that they gave you because they're not making that much. About time males and females got paid equally. Yeah, I agree. A tip here. Where are you, Jockey? Remind me where you are. If they can't afford to pay their workers, why take the job? It's just a different service industry. It's a different service industry. It's a different skill level because you're working for tips. No one tips in the UK. Oh, okay. All right. So that's the difference. So that's why Yanni Boy is like saying that. No, I was never a waitress. No, I was never a waitress. I was never a waitress. I have people in my family who've been waitresses. I have friends who are waitresses and bartenders because they're like singers like me, or they're actors, actresses, and you know, that's what people do here because it's flexible. Waiting tables, being a bartender is flexible here in New York. So a lot of actors and actresses will work as waitresses to pay their bills. They'll pay their bills like that, and then they'll audition. They'll go out on auditions and come into work and stuff, hoping for their big break and all that. So I was never a waitress. I'm not very good in like service like that. I worked at Applebee's once. I worked at Applebee's. That was my very first job. Working at Applebee's was my very first job. I was a hostess. You always tip good for delivery. They know where you live. Exactly. I missed Aphasia's story. I went to Personal Pizza Place the other day. Your pizza was $8. You tipped $8, one for each worker. The cashier didn't miss a beat and said there's like 20 more employees in the back. Damn, Aphasia, you are like a baller status. I'm not tipping $8 on $8. Like, I'm not, like, that's too much. That's too much. I sing for a living. I'm a singer. That's what I do. I'm a singer, sometimes actress. That's what I do for a living. And I live in New York, and I work for entertainment companies, and we do like parties for rich people basically. And I'm a singer. So that's what I do. That's what I do for a living. Everything's cheap for us. Well, see, I think that's why, Yanni Boy, like they roll in the money that they pay the servers. Like you're still paying it. You're still paying it over there, but like it's automatic, so you don't really have to tip your servers. So there's a difference between coming here. Like if you come here and you don't tip your server, like there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem. So just so you know that. Just so you know. Yeah, exactly. You tip the maids. You tip the maids. I tip the maids. Whenever I stay in a hotel, I tip the maids. I leave some money there for them. UK gives to charity, pay extra tax, fuel. Okay. Push a cow over when it's standing asleep. No, don't do that. That hurts the cows. Don't do that, please. One-eyed cat. I sing all the time. I sing all the time. You just don't come often enough. I sing all the time. Well, if you'd like to hear something, let me know. They should get me as a dancer for a Just Dance game. That's another thing. Like a lot of these games, like the voice actors and stuff for the games. So I'm also an actress, and I'm a member of SAG, which is the union. There are certain games that actors are not allowed to work on because they're not paying. There was like this huge thing, and like the actors were going on strike and not allowed to work on these games because they weren't paying. And so like that caused some delays to games because voice actors were not allowed to work on those projects. Little fun fact, behind the scenes business. It depends on how much money you have. You love leaving a 20. I mean, you know, it's all relative. Like, if your bill is $100, then leave the 20. That's 20%. Like, I think that a lot of people just don't know how to tip, and they'll like over tip or they won't tip enough. If you look at it as far as percentages go, if your bill is $25, 20% is $5. Leave a $5 tip. Americans tip a food server in America for what? Because I just explained, Yanni boy, because they don't make enough money. They don't make enough money. That's why they don't make enough money. They here they rely on tips. That's just how it is. They don't pay the servers enough money, and so they rely on tips. That's just how it is. Yeah, I've seen. I've worked with. Well, not worked with. I worked with the band The Heavy. I did work with them actually, out of the UK. The people who do How You Like Me Now, How You Like Me Now. Those people. I worked with them. I have like opened for Jennifer Hudson. I've never met Rihanna. I've never met Beyonce at all. A lot of sheep shagging. What's going on, Cozy? What's going on? What's going on? Yanni, it's just a different culture. It's just a different culture. It's just a different culture. You should read up on it, though. You should definitely read up on it. And you should always be aware, like if you're traveling somewhere, you should be aware of their tipping customs. For sure. But, you know, but what you feel is okay is not always okay. Like if you have $100 bill and then you tip like $5 on that, that's not enough. Like that's not very much money on that bill. You tip 20%, 15 to 20%. Use a calculator if you have to. There's no shame in using a calculator. We don't tip non-delivery fast food. We don't tip non-delivery fast food people. We don't. But I will tip my coffee shop place though. Like they work for tips. It's the culture, exactly, Chai Juice. Oh, with the Heavy, when they come to New York, I sing background for them. So I've sung background for them here quite a few times when they come to the city. So yeah, so I do background vocals and stuff like that, and recording. I've never recorded with the Heavy. I would love to. Like they should call me, but they have not. Ireland is so expensive, so fuck off and tip. But you know what though? But Ireland may be a place, and that's another thing. Like we were just talking about that with Yanni. That may be a place that they're not required to tip. They don't expect to tip. Don't tip cattle. Don't tip cattle for sure. It's your money though. You may have the rest for a bill. It's your money, but you have to pay for the services that you get. You have to pay for the services that you get. That's all I'm saying. Import from the States. Okay. No, you're good. You're good, Yanni. You're good. You're good. Wait, this is your first time in New York. This is going to be your first time in New York in January. Awesome. Very cool. Well, if it's not too crazy, maybe I can schedule like a meet and greet or something. Just keep me posted. Let me know. Remind me when you're coming to New York. What's the best way to decide on getting a PS4 or an Xbox One? To get a PS4? Come on. You know me. You know I'm a Sony fangirl. You know I'm a PlayStation fan. So that's my answer to that. That's my answer to that. The best method is just to get a PlayStation 4. That's it. You tip someone $2 in UK, they throw it in your face and say, I'm not cheap. It's an obligated charity. It's not charity though. You're paying for the service that you're getting. It's not charity. It's not a beggar. It's someone who's giving you a service. It's not a beggar. If undecided, I still say the answer is get a PlayStation. Hello from Japan! What's up? What's going on, Butterscotch? I haven't seen you in a long time. A long time, a long time. Be careful when you go. It's dangerous and a lot of people are rude. Don't look people in the eyes when you're walking. If somebody jumps... Wait, are you talking about New York like that? Okay, I agree. Do not look anybody in the eyes. Do not look anybody in the eyes. But nobody's going to jump you. Nobody's gonna jump you here. PS4, exactly. Hey, Terry. Xbox only sells in US. Well, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I love Japan too. I spent some time there. I lived there for a bit. Just pay service in the bill like chefs though. But that goes to the establishment, monkey. Like that goes to the establishment. So a lot of places do not pay their employees because in our culture, they pay their employees less because they rely on tips. I'm just letting you know. You can't comment in certain live streams? What do you mean you can't comment? What does that mean, Vaughn? What do you mean you can't comment in certain live streams? I don't understand. Please explain. That's not fair. That's opinion, not fact. It is fact, Joshua. It's fact. PlayStation, PS4. Konbawa Nihon Jin-chan. Konbawa. I used to know that. I don't remember it. I learned like a very little bit of Japanese. Enough to get around. Xbox has shit exclusives. Agreed. What Gory said. Xbox One X. No, not the Xbox One X. Absolutely not. Just because they don't do it, Lola, it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Just because they don't do it to me. It does happen sometimes, but you're walking around Harlem. Are employers racist? I mean, I guess that has nothing to do with the pay. If someone's racist or not, that has nothing to do with pay. Oh, they can disable comments? But why do they want to disable comments? Like, don't you want people to talk to you? I don't understand. Like, why do you want to... You was in GT stream for 30 minutes and couldn't get in a comment? Did you accidentally get banned? You might have gotten banned, Vaughn. Like, if you... Were other people commenting? Yeah, we do have unions, but we don't... They're unions only for certain industries. Like, waiters and waitresses are not in a union. They're only certain industries. Usually that's government or union. Like, I'm in the actors union. There are only certain industries. There's like a teachers union, there's like a police union, but they're not union, like waiters and waitresses are not union employees. Maids, there's no union for them. We don't have that here. And then they still want to get rid of more unions. They want to get rid of unions here. Like some people in the government want to get rid of unions here. Japan is great and the food is out of this world. Yakiniku. You'll be in Sapporo, Hokkaido. Oh man. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds amazing, Butterscotch. I was there. I lived in Tokyo, and I lived in Shinjuku in Tokyo, and I spent time in Harashiku and Roppongi. I got to go to Atami. I rode the bullet train. Went to Atami. I never went to Hokkaido though. Or Sapporo, for that matter. I used to drink lots of Sapporo, though, while I was there. We do have minimum wage here. We do have minimum wage. But some people in the service industry make less than minimum wage. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Here, minimum wage is still very low. It's not even a living wage. Like, minimum wage is like $7.25, I think. But people who are in the service industry make less than that. So they'll make, like, maybe $5 an hour. Because they know that they're getting tips. The people who hire them know that they're getting tips. And it's legal here to pay a waiter or waitress less than because they're getting tips. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's how it is here in the United States. You feeling sick? You ate too many sour cream and onion? No! I love that. Hell no. Hell no, I'm not part of Scientology. Absolutely not. Scientology is weird to me. But I have my own opinions on religion in general. Like, I'm not the most religious person, just letting you know that. You might stop eating sour cream. No, there are not. Come on. Do not listen to SQ, aka Dry Juice. Hey, Delta. What's up? What's up? The last 2 GT streams. You should reach out to GT Vaughn. You might have gotten banned. You might have gotten banned. When you can't comment, that means that you're banned. Like if you can still watch the stream, but you can't comment, and other people are commenting, that means you got banned. So it may have been an accident, but you should definitely reach out to GT about that, because that means you got banned. That definitely means you got banned. I'm Wonder Woman, Cameron, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Wait, do I tip who, Yanni boy? Do I tip who? Do I tip who? I'm a great tipper. I tip everybody. I tip my Uber driver. I tip my cabbie. You're supposed to tip all these people. You tip your cabbie. You tip your Uber driver. You tip your waitress. I tip all of them. Yes, exactly, dry juice. But yeah, they're not cockroaches everywhere. They're not cockroaches everywhere. Well, I'm not saying if somebody's awful, that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody's awful, you should not tip them, or you should tip them less than you normally would. But you should tip your servers. That's all I'm saying. You should tip your bartenders as well. A couple of your friends got overcharged visiting New York. Well, sometimes it happens. Like, that's like you go anywhere. You have to look at your bill and make sure you got what you paid for. Wonder Woman, Ninja Scroll, if you ever ask me anything about who would win versus Wonder Woman, the answer is always going to be Wonder Woman. Just so you know. Answer is always going to be Wonder Woman. I spent 20 minutes of my life here and will now be in your memory forever. No! Well, thank you for hanging out one-eyed cat. How would I separate Xbox One? I don't have Xbox One. I'm not interested in Xbox. I'm a PlayStation girl. Your new hobby is Bose Cinemate. What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wonder Woman just needs kryptonite and bada beam, bada boom. No, no. I have never shipped Wonder Woman and Superman, ever. Hey, Ninth Gen. What's up? What's up? They see tourists. That might be possible. I mean, everyone in New York is not on the up and up. Let me just be clear. Like, everyone is not always on the up and up in New York. So, yeah. But that's why you always have to, that goes for worldwide. Like, you should always pay attention to your bill. Know what you ordered, know how much it costs, and don't get taken advantage of. Xbox is good for this, and PS4 is good for that. I disagree. PS4. One-eyed cat has a scary profile pic. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, it's a cat. Xbox is making Xbox One X. That's what they have coming out. First off, I'm not Superwoman, it's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a totally different thing. Okay. Now I have to explain this. You went to a retro arcade and played old Sega and Nintendo. Really? Really? Okay. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is from Themyscira. Wonder Woman is an Amazon. Wonder Woman is now... Originally she was formed from clay, and Zeus gave life to her. Now apparently Zeus is her dad. So she's a demigod. That's Wonder Woman. Nothing to do with Krypton, nothing to do with kryptonite, nothing to do with any of that. She has no weaknesses. She is strong. She is badass. She will kick everybody's ass. Okay. Supergirl is a totally different thing. Supergirl should not exist as far as I'm concerned. Supergirl is from Krypton, the planet that was destroyed. With Superman, she's a cousin of Superman. So yes, so she is vulnerable to kryptonite. Supergirl is. That's not who this is. That's not who this is. That's not who any of these people are back here. This is Wonder Woman, and only Wonder Woman, always and forever, only Wonder Woman. I'm not into Supergirl at all. You'd personally ship Wonder Woman with Wolverine. Will I ship Wonder Woman and Superwoman? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No, I ship Wonder Woman and Batman. I ship Wonder Woman and Batman. Hey, Ultimate Boxer. Thanks. You should Wonder Woman with Wolverine. Well, they have to cross. They have to cross. That's DC. Wonder Woman is DC. Wolverine is Marvel. There's this really great Wonder Woman versus Wolverine. The person who does those verses, like who would win on YouTube. I can't remember the name of them. I always blank on the name. You should check it out. There's a Wonder Woman versus Wolverine battle that is badass. Badass. I did like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I actually did. I was surprised. I didn't think that she would be good at first, but she was awesome. Supergirl doesn't tip. Playing older games. Okay, so people talking about the backwards compatibility with the Xbox One, like that's great and everything, but for me, I want to move forward. I want to move forward. I still have my PS3, like I'm happy with that. I don't need to have, no, Wonder Woman one. I don't need to have the backwards compatibility. Like, I personally don't need, I want to play new shit. If you want to play old shit, just play your old game. Like, why are you buying a new console to play old games? Like, I don't really get that. I don't get that. You like Superwoman. Well, first off, you're talking about Supergirl. You're talking about Supergirl. There is no real, like, Superwoman. She's Supergirl. So, you don't even know who you like. Dry Juice. And I don't even know why you like her. You like her because she's blonde? Because she's blonde? Batman versus Deadpool as deathmatch. Who'd win? My answer to that is always going to be Batman. I love Batman. Oh, is your home theater showcase? That sounds nice and expensive, actually. Would I rather have knees for elbows or elbows for knees? I would rather have elbows for knees. I'd rather have elbows for knees because you can hide that. A knee for an elbow, like that's pretty big, and you can't work on that. Deadpool can't die, but Deadpool can be separated from his head and put out of commission. Just saying. So, I think that Batman is always prepared for any eventuality. He knows everyone's weaknesses, and Batman would kick Deadpool's ass. Can I cosplay Rogue from X-Men? No, I don't cosplay, guys. I don't cosplay. Now that I mention it, you do like her blonde hair. So that's what it is. So you're into blondes and not brunettes. That's all it is. That's all it is. What did Yanni say? I missed something. Deadpool versus Wolverine. Right, exactly. Deadpool versus Wolverine. I'm still, that's tough. That's tough. Deadpool versus Wolverine is tough for me. I want to give it to Wolverine, but I think I have to give it to Deadpool. I have to give that fight to Deadpool. Deadpool would win. Deadpool has the swords. Like I think he would. It would be tough. It would be a hard ass fight. It would be a hard ass fight. Wolverine, if Wolverine could get in with the claws and like separate Deadpool's head, then he might have a chance. But yeah, you like everything, but you do like her hair. I feel that Supergirl is redundant. We already have Superman. We don't need Supergirl. Why does he need Robin? Okay, let's be clear. Batman does not need Robin. Batman does not need Robin. Let's just be clear on that. It's not a necessity situation. Robin's presence in Batman's life is more of companionship and a mentorship. That's Batman and Robin. I'm not a huge fan of Robin. Let's be clear. I think that Batman is strong enough on his own. He doesn't need Robin. I've never liked Robin. Even though I love Robin in the Teen Titans. Love Robin in the Teen Titans. But Batman doesn't need Robin. It's not a matter of necessity. John, you asked me that question before. What's up? Oh, welcome back, John. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You sent me some snaps of the retro gaming. Check my PSN message. Okay, Cameron. Deadpool and Wolverine has same healing. Wolverine first to recover. You think? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. In comics and shows, Wolverine usually wins. Well, I think that Wolverine is more popular. That's why Wolverine normally wins, because he's more popular. That's why. He wins because he's more popular. Um, I think if it was reality, I don't know that he would win against Deadpool. A lot of superheroes have sidekicks, but not Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman doesn't need a sidekick. She doesn't. All right, 4Dub, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Am I jealous of Robin? No, I'm not jealous of Robin. I just think that Robin is unnecessary. Nerdy New Yorker is going to hate me if I say this, but Batman does not need Robin. He needs Alfred. That's very true. I feel like the Nerdy New Yorker would agree with you on that, but maybe not. Hey, Cool Whip. You remember I like Duck Hunt. I do like Duck Hunt. I do like Duck Hunt. Antonio, your birthday was on the 13th. I owe you a birthday song. I owe you a birthday song. Hold on. I'm checking some messages here. Hold on. Oh, wait. John sent me a, John sent me a Snapchat. That's really cute. Wait. John sent me a Snapchat. So this is my Snapchat, guys. That's my Snapchat, and that's me and John in the Snapchat combo. That's cute. Thank you. Wolverine fully recovered from just being a drop of blood once. Okay. Alright. But yeah, Robin's not needed. Robin is not necessary. Hold on, let me check my messages. Let me see what Cameron sent me. Cameron sent me something. Well, somebody said they sent me something. Who said they sent me something? I don't have... Oh, wait, here it is. Old school. Okay, wait. Oh, damn. Cameron's in the UK. Wait, I'm trying to look at these. What? I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing comments. I'm trying to look at these. What? Cameron just sent me this. You have this? Oh my god. I did not pick up Sonic Mania today. I did not. Wait. Wait, is it Cameron? Is this your house? Are you really serious right now? Robin is badass though. Have you seen Batman and the Red Hood? I have. That is a fantastic movie. That is a fantastic movie. Like the thing, my problem with Robin, like, okay, I love Robin in Teen Titans. Generally, I don't like Robin as Batman's sidekick. But when Robin grows up to be a Nightwing, I love that. When Robin grows up to be Red Hood, I love that too. So, you know, like I like the adult version of Robin, of the Robins. I like the adult versions. I don't like the kid Robins. Like that is weird to me, and I don't enjoy that. The night begins to shine. I don't know that, Ninja. I don't know that. I don't know that. Antonio, I'm gonna sing you happy birthday. Hold on. I have to sing you happy birthday, but I'm like tripping out over these consoles. Is this your house? Cameron, is this your house? I read all I have read quite a bit, and I watched the animated films. Okay, so, alright, so, is this your, where, is Cameron still here? I need to know if Cameron is still here, because, look at this. You can't even see it. Man, this friggin' camera gets on my nerves. So he has Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter used to be my shit. He's Virtua Fighter. I can't see what dark game this is. And that is crazy. You have full-grown arcade games, like, in your house. That's insane. Some of these are blurry, though, Cameron. I can't see all these. Is this your house, though? I don't even know if he's still here. I don't even know if he's still here. Hold on, I have to send him a message real quick. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a retro gaming event in Edinburgh. In Edinburgh. Okay, alright. Alright, I was wondering that. Okay. Alright, and that's what I was wondering. That's still cool, though. I go to some places here. There's this place called Barcade. I'm thinking about, I need to check with them and see if maybe I can do an event or something there. It's a retro arcade, but it's a bar. So I go there sometimes, and they have like, it's all arcade games. They don't have any handheld, they don't have any console games, but they do have like the full arcade cabinet games there. Robin is a nerd, goofy ass. I mean, I love nerds. I love nerds. So to me, that would be a selling point for Robin. What I wouldn't give for a Street Fighter 2 or King of Fighters arcade. Street Fighter arcade game was fun. I remember that. Wonder Woman versus Supergirl. Okay, Monkey, I know you were here when I said Wonder Woman versus anyone. It's always going to be Wonder Woman. Always. Let's just be clear on that. It's always going to be Wonder Woman. Always. But I owe Antonio a birthday song, so 1 second. 1 second. I need my confetti. So let me get my confetti ready. Let me get my confetti ready. Uh-oh. No, not that. Okay. Alright. Street Fighter 2 in arcades many times. YouTube, one have 3,000 game console. Who is that? Who is that has 3,000 3,000 game consoles? What? Kryptonian though. Wonder Woman versus Prince. Locum. You know that's not fair. You know that's not fair. You know how I feel about Prince. Speaking of Prince, Pantone Colors, they gave Prince his own purple color. They just announced that. Like, there's a purple color for Prince, which is really, really cool. Prince definitely was a shit. I miss him so much. I'm a huge, huge, huge Prince fan. Wonder Woman versus Stephen King's It. I don't care what it is. I must choose. Locum, no. Don't make me choose. Wonder Woman versus Prince. That's not even a thing. That's not even a thing. I'm not choosing. I refuse. I refuse! Who's the better sidekick, Harley Quinn or Robin? Harley is fun. So I gotta give it to Harley because she's fun. Right, that's what I'm saying, Jai Juice. Like, I've always shipped Wonder Woman and Batman. Like, let me show you. Like, look. This right here. Like, I've shown you guys this before. The reason that I have this is Mortal Kombat. Well, if it's Mortal Kombat, then it has to go to Wonder Woman. The reason that I have this is because I ship Batman and Wonder Woman. Like, I look at this, and he's gripping her around the neck like that. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Wonder Woman versus Chun-Li. Now, Chun-Li is my girl. Like, when I used to play, I used to play with Chun-Li. Like, she was my favorite. Those thighs and those legs, but Wonder Woman would kick her ass. Wonder Woman's gonna kick her ass. That's it. Wonder Woman versus Thor. Wonder Woman versus Thor, that would be a little tougher. That would be a little tougher, but still Wonder Woman. Still Wonder Woman. Robin versus Bruce Lee. What? Robin versus Bruce Lee. I don't know. Probably I would say Bruce Lee on that. I would say Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee would beat Robin. Make me want to collect action figures. Yeah, you had to be Chun-Li with the buns and yeah. The Thing from Fantastic Four versus the Hulk. Always the Hulk. Always the Hulk. It's always gonna be Hulk. Hey, sexy lady, do you like it if your feet get kissed? Are you a foot guy, Dennis? You're a foot guy? Wait, is Antonio still here? Yeah, Wonder Woman would destroy Thor, exactly. It would be a tough fight though. It would be a tough fight. But what is the name of Thor's hammer? I'm drawing a blank on the name of his hammer. But Wonder Woman could wield the hammer. Why am I drawing a blank? Yeah, Hulk for sure. Constantine! What's up? Wonder Woman versus Thanos. Always Wonder Woman. Always Wonder Woman. Oh, hey Sergio. What's up? Wait, who is that? Dennis. No, Dennis, I'm not into the foot thing. Okay, Antonio's still here. Okay, guys. Everything has to go on hold. Everything has to go on hold. Because it was Antonio's birthday 2 days ago. I didn't stream. If you know me, you get a birthday song when you come through on your birthday, or close enough to your birthday, you will get a birthday song from me. So this is for you, Antonio. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Antonio. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Antonio. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Antonio. I hope you had a good day. Your favorite is Dreamcast. Hulk versus Onslaught. Deadshot versus Boba Fett. Thank you. Thanks, Ultimate Boxer. Boba Fett was fresh, silent assassin. Don't care for Deadpool. No, he said Deadshot. He said Deadshot, not Deadpool. He said Deadshot. Deadshot, not Deadpool. No. You know I don't know that, Locum. You know I don't know that. You know I don't know that. Lola versus Monroe. Wait, who is Monroe? Who is Monroe? Who's Monroe? Only Monroe I know is Aurora Monroe, Storm. That's the only Monroe I know. I hope you had a good birthday though, Antonio. Deadshot versus Deadpool. It's gonna be Deadpool for that. That's definitely Deadpool. Yeah, I mean Deadshot, I mean, he has great aim. Like, so what? Who cares? 2 females have been able to pick up that hammer in history. It would have been only her if it wasn't for a joke. It would have been only her if it wasn't for a joke comic that got released. What was a joke comic? Deathstroke. Captain America or Batman? Batman. I'm always going for Batman. Okay, so just so you know, I'm always going to go for Wonder Woman. Most times I'm going to go for Batman. Because Batman is the world's greatest detective, and he has studied everyone. He knows all of their weaknesses, and he is prepared. He's like 3 steps ahead of everybody. He's always 3 steps ahead because he has to be. Batman has no superpowers. No superpowers. Slade in Teen Titans was hardcore. I love Teen Titans. I'm so glad I want to watch the new movie that comes out. Oh, Marilyn Monroe for the birthday tune. I got you. I got you. I don't know. I think Marilyn Monroe beats. Marilyn Monroe beats Lola for that. What do I think about the woman who got killed in VA? Hey, Adrienne. I think it's very sad, and I normally don't talk politics or anything on my stream, but it's been weighing me down like all weekend. All weekend has been weighing me down. Yes, he does have the best vehicle, Batmobile. Arya, always. Arya. Sansa can't do anything with Arya. Arya is scary. I'm scared of Arya Stark. Batman's superpower is his checkbook. No, Batman's superpower is his brain. His superpower is his brain. Teen Titans Go should not exist. Teen Titans Go should not exist. I agree, Gory. I never do politics. I never do politics. I will say I am rocking Wonder Woman today because she kicked Nazis' ass. She was created to kick Nazi ass. So that's why I'm rocking Wonder Woman today. But I'm not going to go into it. I was really down today. I was really down today. No spoilers. No spoilers. You recorded that! Yay! Oh, that's awesome, Antonio. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. There is a lot of hate, and I don't like it. I don't like it. That's not how we are. That's not how we are. Hey, Dean. Yes, chatting about superheroes. We're discussing. You choose Sansa because she's sexy AF. That is not. You can't. We're talking about who would win, though. You can't do that. Batman has only beat Superman with tricks. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Tricks are fine. It doesn't matter. It's the brains. It's Batman's brains. That's what I'm talking about. It's his brains and his will. Okay, I agree. I agree. I agree with that, Dry Juice. It's his will is the superpower. I like that. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Galactus or Darkseid. They're basically the same. They're basically the same. They're basically the same. Adrian, I already said that I think it's tragic. I think it's very tragic. I'm a Virginian. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm from Virginia originally. What's up, Wycombe? I said Teen Titans Go should not exist. Teen Titans Go is trash. Give me regular Teen Titans back. Give me the real Teen Titans back. Hey, that cool MF. What's up? It's not like Batman is going to F him up with his bare hands. Exactly. He's not. He's not. But Batman has the brains. Batman has the brains. Teen Titans Go is a disgrace. No, it is not. No, absolutely not, Wycombe. Absolutely not. Teen Titans Go, when I watch Teen Titans Go, they're like having like dating problems. They're ordering pizza over and over again. Like, what is this? What is this? Like, I don't even understand that. Adrian, let me just say this, okay? And I know you're new to my stream. I don't discuss politics. I don't discuss religion in my stream. And I debated this. And let me just talk about it for a second. I debated this because I really wasn't sure even if I was going to stream today. Because I was very upset. I was very upset about what's going on in my country. I'm American. And especially what happened in my state. I'm from Virginia. I know a lot of people who went to UVA, which is where Charlottesville is. I know people who live there. I know people who are from there. I know people who went to school there. So it was especially hurtful to me as an American and as a Virginian. Hey Nico, what's up? Storm, always. So it was especially hurtful to me and the fact that this is where the country is. And I debated talking about it. I debated like making a statement. I debated like opening up the floor for discussion and all of that. But ultimately I decided against it because what's happening in the United States right now is awful. It's awful. And I'm black for anybody who doesn't know. Anybody who doesn't know, I'm black. I'm African American. So anybody who doesn't know that, that's who I am. And it's especially hurtful to me, like what's going on right now. And it's something that I watched the news all day today, Adrian. Like I watched the news. Like I watched the news for a very long time today. And I think that people are setting things up in this country to be very dangerous for everyone. And it absolutely does have to do with politics, though, Adrian. It does. It does have to do with politics. It absolutely does. You can't say that it doesn't. I think it's tragic. I think it's tragic. But I also think that it's tragic when people are marching. I have marched. I have protested. I will again. And when you decide to go out and protest, you know that there is always a chance. You know that there's always a chance that some crazy person is going to come in, and it's tragic. It's tragic. It's a horrible, horrible thing. And You know, and I've been out in the streets. Like, I'm not someone who just sits there and tweets from my phone, you know, or makes a statement on YouTube or whatever. Like, I've been out there. I've held up signs. I have chanted. I have laid in the streets. I have done that. And I will again if I have to. Um, but for me, yeah, it's tragic. It's tragic that somebody lost their life. But it's also tragic that this even happened. You know, it's tragic that it happened at all. And, you know, it's tragic that, you know, that a black guy got beat with pipes at this same event. So let's just, you know, let's just call it what it is. It's not just about somebody dying. This is about a bigger thing. And it's tragic that this woman died. It's tragic. But it's also tragic a lot of other things that have been happening in this country. People dying and people being abused and people being mistreated by the police and other things. Um, so for me, it's something that I'm very passionate about. And that's why when I do my stream, a lot of times I try to keep things light, because we do need lightness. We do need love. We do need something other than what you can just turn on the TV and just easily see. You know, that's all I'm saying. Thank you, hold on tight. You know, so it's like, yeah. But you know, it's like, but when you go out and protest, you know that there's a chance that something awful can happen. You know that. I felt it. I've been out. I've been in the streets. I've been protesting. You know, so for me, it is something that is very near and dear to my heart. So even though I talk about lighthearted stuff here, and I talk about, you know, Deadpool versus Wolverine, you know, it's because it is an escape. It's because it's something light. It's a bright light um, in the world sometimes that can be very dark. Our world can be very dark sometimes. And I think that a lot of people are putting things into place to make something happen, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So, you know, what Wycombe said. So, I'm someone from the South. I'm someone who has seen the Confederate flag up close and personal. Up close and personal, I've seen it. I've had discussions with people, heritage, not hate. I've had discussions with people. Like, I'm from the South. I'm from Virginia, and people fly the Confederate flag. People I know have the Confederate flag. So this is not something that's new to me, you know. A life is lost, yes, Adrian, but many lives have been lost. I'm not trying to say a but here. I think it's awful that this woman got killed. It's awful. But it's just as awful when people are gassed, and when people are beat by the police, and when people are killed in a church in South Carolina. Like, someone I know lost their grandmother in that church in South Carolina where that guy went in and just killed them. I know someone who lost someone in that. So I'm very aware. I'm very woke. Let's be real on that. Let's just be clear on that. So I'm very clear on what's happening in the United States and in world events in general. Like, I read a lot. I read a lot. I watch a lot of news programs. I watch news programs where people don't have the same opinion that I do, because I want to be very informed about what's going on in the world. And someone died, and it's tragic, and it's awful, and it shouldn't have happened. It absolutely shouldn't have happened. I agree there. Aside from Germany, we have the worst history. You don't know why it's bad in America. I don't know why it's bad in America either. Honestly, I don't. I don't. You know, I look at people as people, and I don't know why it's like it is. And it's very upsetting to me. It's very upsetting to me that this is where we find ourselves, and um, that it's okay in 2017 for people to be carrying torches in the streets. Like, you know, in UK it's about religion, not color, but it's still about the differences. You're still looking at differences. So you can say it's about religion, it's not about color, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know? I don't know that that's fair to make that blanket statement either, White Kim. But it was not about a statue coming down, John. It was not about a statue coming down. All right, I'm going to say one more thing. I'm going to say one more thing, and then I really want to move on from this. I'm going to say one more thing, just as my insight as a Virginian. Okay, so as a Virginian, like I'm from where I'm from is where like Pocahontas is from where I'm from. Okay, so the Indians were where I'm from. John Smith, the first colonists are from where I'm from. The Civil War, Robert E. Lee, all of that stuff is from where I'm from. So I have grown up with this. I have seen down the street from my grandmother's house, there is a Confederate cemetery. Like I have grown up with these images. So I've seen these images. Hey Jay, what's up? Hey Eric, I see you. Norfolk, yeah. So that's I'm from Newport News, Williamsburg area. That's where I'm from. So so I have seen all sides of racism. I have seen people tell me that I'm okay because I'm not black. I've had people actually say that to me. I've worked in places that they flew the Confederate flag, where they had the Confederate flag in the lobby of the hotel that I worked in. You know, there are Confederate monuments everywhere. There are a lot of things named after Confederate people. And it is all under heritage, not hate. And I think that that's valid. I think that there is a matter of history that is there. I disagree with you, Wycam. I respectfully disagree with you. I grew up in a white neighborhood. I grew up, you know, with people who definitely respected me. But I've seen both sides. And yeah, I don't think that that's a fair statement that you made, Wycam. I hear you. I see you, Epic. I definitely see you. Nobody gives two fucks. Take care of your family and friends. I mean, you have to take care of those who are around you, and everyone who doesn't necessarily look like you doesn't mean that you can't get along with them. Everyone who doesn't worship the same way as you doesn't mean that you can't get along with them. As a white man, I'd happily machete a Nazi. You know, so it's like, you know, but as someone who grew up with that, and I still know people who will like have the Confederate flag. I know them. They've been very nice to me, and they don't see it as hate. But the whole thing about the Confederacy, that war, the Civil War was fought because of slavery. It was fought because of slavery. We can't pretend that it was fought for any other reason. Slaves were a big part of the economy of the South. And so I understand why they fought to keep things quid pro quo, keep things the way that they were. I understand why they wanted to fight to keep slavery. But it was wrong. And so, you know, you look at these monuments that are still up, and you look at these flags that are still being flown, and it's very hurtful. So yeah, people wanted to use the taking down of the monument of Robert E. Lee as the reason. Thanks, John. As the reason for the march. But once you show up with torches, which is a very iconic racist imagery, once you show up with torches, once you show up with Nazi flags, once you show up with Confederate flags, once you show up with the original Confederate flag, like the stars and bars, like that's not the Confederate flag. Once you show up with the original Confederate flag, you're making a very clear statement. And They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. And for me, this is 2017. We do all need to get along. We do all need to get along in this country and around the world. Like, people are becoming more and more mixed up. They're becoming more and more mixed up. Like, I'm not straight from Africa. Like, I have a lot of things in me. I have made up a lot of different things. And bye, Eric. Nice meeting you too. Thank you, Cameron. Yeah, exactly, Gory. And that's what I'm saying. So for me, that's why I would like to focus on people coming together and seeing our similarities more so than seeing our differences. I understand, Wycombe. I do understand. I definitely understand what you're saying, and I understand where you're coming from. I definitely do. Trust me, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Hate is everywhere. Hate is everywhere, but it doesn't have to be. Hate is everywhere, but it doesn't have to be. The divisions that we see among ourselves, they're man-created divisions. They're divisions that we create ourselves. There are plenty of people who come through my chat, and I'm sure they have opinions, bunch of different opinions on things. I'm sure they don't necessarily have the same opinion on religion that I do, and that they don't necessarily have the same opinions on even race that I do. But we're able to get along. We're able to get along. We're able to see our similarities and come together in our similarities, and I think that that's important. In general, I think that that's important. We need to be able to see our similarities to see that there's not all that much that separates us. Like we need to see, hey Alan, like we need to see that there's not that much separating us. The stuff separating us is manufactured. The stuff separating us is manufactured. That includes religion. It's manufactured. The stuff that we see as our differences, it's manufactured. And Jay, where have you been? Where have you been? This weekend there was a huge thing that happened. Look it up. Look it up. Look up Charlottesville, and you'll see it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Being online changed the way you view whites. Well, being online, that's another thing. Okay, so once we start talking about people being online, then you get into troll behavior, and we get into people who think that it's okay to say anything to anybody because you have the safety of your keyboard. It's keyboard courage. We talk about that a lot. It's keyboard courage. And so you have trolls and you have people. Good night, LaRue. Thank you for coming through. Hey, Daniel, what's up? What's up? You can't play online with someone calling you. I've experienced that too, Wycombe. I've definitely experienced that too. I've experienced also, people who will call me a bitch or people who will, call me a whore and stuff like that. That's troll behavior. You can't fault a whole race of people for troll behavior, for people who want to be funny or people who want to be controversial, because that's what it is. Black Panther movie. Yes, let's switch gears here. Let's switch gears. I would just encourage you, like him, not to hold a whole race at fault. And that goes for anything. We all saw these people marching this weekend. I can't hold all white people responsible for that, because that's not everybody. That's not the people that I know. That's not people that I love. That's not people who are in my family. I have white people in my family. I have all types of races in my family. So, I can't hold a whole race responsible for that. That's not fair. Any more than I would want someone to hold all black people responsible for something. So I think that we need to be very careful in how we relate to each other, and in how we place blame. So that's all I'm saying. It's a cockfight. Yeah. They do. A lot of kids, they think that it's funny. They think it's funny. They think it's, they think they're being like cool or controversial, or they're trying to get a rise out of you, and it's working. That's why when trolls come in here, I have awesome moderators. When trolls come in here, they're gone. They're gone because I can't do that. I can't entertain them. I don't find it entertaining. I don't find that entertaining. You never joke about racial stuff, so you won't give them a pass. I'm not saying you should give them a pass. I'm definitely not saying you should give them a pass. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I'm saying don't feed the trolls. And I say that a lot in my stream. Don't feed the trolls. You feed the trolls, that's what they want. That's what they want. And for me, feeding the trolls, that goes all the way to the top. Feeding the trolls, if you know what I'm saying. So if we're all able to make sure that we stay together and that we don't let the powers that be divide us and make us concentrate on our differences, then we'll all be better off as humans. We'll be better off as humans if we can focus on things that make us the same instead of focusing on the things that make us different. I guarantee you there are a lot more things that make us the same. There are a lot more things that show us that we are the same than the things that divide us, than the things that are different. I guarantee you. From the blood that runs through our veins to the makeup of our bodies, to our families and the love that we have for the people that we care about and the people that we want to protect, and protecting your children and protecting your parents and protecting your siblings. Like, those are all common things. Those are all common things. I don't care if you're Muslim, I don't care if you're Christian, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're Asian, I don't care, whatever. Those are common things. Those are things that we can all relate to when it comes to each other, and wanting to do better and wanting to grow as people and advance our society. Right now I feel like we're going backwards, y'all. You know, so thank you, Balds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get light. Topic is too dark. All right, Wycombe. All right. But I feel you though. I feel you. And like I said, I have marched. I have marched. There have been plenty of things here in New York, things that have happened that I have marched against. So I have been very angry. I've been very angry. I've been very discouraged. I've been very upset. And this weekend got me. This weekend definitely got me. Okay, all right, we're moving on though. We're moving on. We're moving on. Hey, Loic, what's up? What's up? And my drink is empty, so I should probably get another drink and then I'll come back. So yeah. With that being said, Jar Jar Binks versus Alf. Alf would fuck up Jar Jar Binks. I'm just saying. Alf would mess up Jar Jar Binks. I cannot wait for next week's Game of Thrones. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It hurts me too, Wycombe. It hurts me too. It hurts me too. I just want to be very careful in, like, we can't be the same as them. We can't be the same. That's all I'm saying. Diana Prince. She's Diana Prince. Diana of Themyscira. She took Prince later. But yeah, Diana Prince. Can't say much about the asshats. I love the word asshats. I never use it. I never use it enough. I never use asshats enough. I never use asshat enough. I feel like I should use that more. Hey, Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite. What's up? Jar Jar Binks, Misa. Jar Jar Binks was a travesty. Oh my gosh. Jar Jar Binks. Why? Why Jar Jar Binks? Why? Han Solo versus Captain Kirk. Ooh, that's a tough one. Bonsoir, Loic. That's a tough one. Han Solo versus Captain Kirk. I gotta give it to Han Solo, though. I gotta give it to Han Solo. As much as I love Captain Kirk. As much as I love Captain Kirk, I gotta give it to Han Solo. I gotta give it to Han Solo. It would be a hard fight. That would be a hard fight, John. That would be a hard fight. I admit that would be a hard fight. Han Solo versus Captain Kirk. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Does Kanye West talk anymore? I'm worried. I'm not worried. I've enjoyed the silence. I've enjoyed that Kanye has fallen back. I enjoy that, actually. Because whenever he opens his mouth, it's like, what the hell? Aside from Batman, Spider-Man, and Robin, you don't know heroes' civilian names, really. I know some. I know, well, Storm, because I'm a big Storm fan. Aurora Monroe is Storm. I don't know. I don't know who else I know. I know some others, but I can't. You know Iron Man. That's Tony Stark. I do not think that Kanye West is a genius. I can't get past Kanye West's. Um, I did meet Kanye West. I met Kanye West before. I met Kanye West before. I met him during Fashion Week many years ago. I will tell you my Kanye West story. Um, Kanye West is in his own world at times, losing his mind. You want to know what that combo was about, Trump and North Korea? I'm going off of politics, Jay. I'm going off of politics. It was not about Trump and North Korea. It was about something that happened in the US this weekend. There was a whole like white supremacist demonstration. Somebody died. It was awful. Look it up. You can find it easily. Just a Google search, you will find it. So years ago, I did some work for BETJ. I did some work for them. And I got to go to Fashion Week. So Fashion Week here in New York is this huge thing, right? It's this huge thing. So I got invited to these fashion shows. So I went to a couple fashion shows during Fashion Week. And this one particular one that I went to, it was me and my makeup artist at the time, the makeup artist for the show that I was doing. And the two of us went to this show. I can't even remember whose show it was. That's not the important part. But this was back when he was dating Amber Rose. And so I was there at this fashion show. And who comes in and sits behind me? There was time before, like I got there like crazy early to this fashion show, right? So I was sitting there. Behind me was Kanye West and Amber Rose. This is when they were dating. So Kanye West and Amber Rose were behind me. So it was really, really weird because I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my makeup artist, like we're talking, we're like waiting for the show to start and stuff. Room 104. Really? Okay, I haven't seen that. I need to check that out, Constantine. So we're waiting for the fashion show to start, and we're talking amongst ourselves, and Kanye West it was like, he was really, like I said hello to him, but that was like all I said. Like I was just like, oh, hi. And that was it. He was so preoccupied with what we were talking about. It was strange, and it made me very uncomfortable. Like, instead of like just talking to his girl, he was like, oh, what did you say? Like, what did you say? And it was really weird because I guess he wanted us to make like a bigger deal out of him than we did. Like, we didn't make a big deal out of him. It was like, whatever. Like, it was like, you're here, it's nice to see you or whatever, but it wasn't like, our conversation isn't about you. Like, we're not talking about you. Like, we're talking about something else, completely unrelated to you. But he was very preoccupied, and he came across as very insecure. So I think that his arrogance and the way that he is, his dickish behavior, is ultimately rooted in him being a very insecure person. Kanye West is very insecure. Very insecure. Very, very, very insecure. So it was weird, though. It was weird. It was like, why are you so worried about like what I'm talking about? Like, it has nothing to do with you. Hey, Don, what's up? I still can't believe that you met Prince. I never got to meet him. Never got to meet him, unfortunately. But he's arrogant, but his arrogance is rooted in insecurity. Trust me on this. His arrogance is rooted in insecurity. And it was like, because I was very nonchalant about meeting him, I feel like that bothered him. Like, I just went back to my conversation, and because we went back to our conversation, it was like, it threw him off. It threw him off. I guess he's, you know, like so used to people like being like fawning over him and stuff. Um, oh, thank you, Jim. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This is my Wonder Woman outfit. Well, one of my Wonder Woman outfits. I have many. I wasn't gonna wear this today, but I decided to. Um, this is my bathing suit. This is my Wonder Woman bathing suit. He's socially awkward. He is, and it was very awkward, and it made me feel uncomfortable. Like it made me feel uncomfortable, like, you know, and he was behind me, so it was like weird. Like, oh, okay, like we're not talking about you though. Like we're talking about like what happened earlier today, like with us. Like it has nothing to do with you. Our conversation has zero to do with you. Oh, thank you, Yanni Boy. Thank you, thank you. That's very sweet. The thing, Cortez, it's not that he was confused. He had nothing to do with my conversation. Like, you know, I came, I sat down, he sat down. I was like, hi, how are you? And then I turned around. Like, I turned around and started talking to my friend. Like, I was talking to my friend. It had nothing to do with him. But he was just like, what? Like, what's going on? What did y'all say? Like, what's going on? And it's like, we weren't talking about you. Like, so what do you, like, what concern is it of yours of what we're talking about? Like, we're talking about what happened in our life, you know? Unless it was Jimmy Fallon, you wouldn't care. Yeah, I mean, I generally am not a starstruck person. Um, I'm just not. Like, unless, I don't know, I'm not a very starstruck person. Yeah, it's all about him and his mind, right? So I think that maybe he thought we were talking about him, but we were not. Our conversation had nothing to do with him. Right, I don't know, man, if I had seen Prince, I don't know what I probably would have froze up too, but I would have said something. I would have said something. Um, Maybe he was upset I wasn't fangirling over him. I said hello to Kanye. That's it. That's it. Um, Lil Lucy, I'm trying to keep you in here, but all this barking, actually, let me just time you out because I'm not sure what that's about. So let me just time you out for a second. If you'd like to come back, you're welcome to come back. Um, yeah, I did get a little starstruck. I met Maya Angelou. I met Maya Angelou at a restaurant here in New York, and I respect her so much, and what she went through and what she represents, and her writing. Like, so I was like, she did get me a bit starstruck. Like I was like, oh my God, like all I could be like was like, thank you. 50 Cent got you starstruck? If Prince said, hey beautiful, I don't even know. I don't even know. I did go to, okay, so I went to a Prince concert, and this was after he got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I was close. And I locked eyes with Prince. I locked eyes. He was on stage. We locked eyes. So I did get that, kind of. I did get that, at least. I locked eyes with him, but that was it. I never got to speak to him. 50 Cent got you starstruck. What? Why, Kim? What? Oh, did I pass out? No, I didn't pass out. I didn't pass out. You know who got me starstruck, though? Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. My uncle and my cousin were visiting here, and we went to the Central Park Zoo. We went to the zoo at Central Park, and we were walking around, and we ran into Bill Clinton. And this was, I think George Bush was president at the time. The second George Bush was president at the time. And I ran into Bill Clinton, and I was like starstruck with Bill Clinton. I did not pass out. Poor Kanye, LOL, selling Tom t-shirts. You joked with Olivia Munn. Really? I think I would get along with Olivia Munn. I like her. I think I would get along with her. You were cool at first, and then 50 walked to you, and you were like, yo. You would get starstruck with Johnny Depp. Really? Aphasia, welcome back. And you were like, 50 was good. Really? That is funny. That is funny. I would not get starstruck with 50 Cent. I would not. You know who I would get starstruck with? Jason Momoa. If I met Jason Momoa, like if I bumped into Jason Momoa on the street, I don't know what would happen. Like, I don't know what would happen. I'm just saying, like, whoo, whoo, yeah. Mm. Hey, Free Me, what's up? What's up? You were like, no, I didn't. Just play myself. That's the thing. But it's like, you know, people are just people. People are people. You met Amelia Clark. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Amelia Clark is. Bill Clinton, yes. I didn't have sexual relations with that woman, yes. But you know what, though? I met Bill Clinton, and I was like, okay, I get it. Like, I was like, all right. Like, I get it. Like, like, once I met him, I was like, all right, I get how he's pulling the women. I get how he's pulling the ladies. Like, I got it once I met him. I was like, okay. All right, I see it. I see it. Khaleesi. Khaleesi. I don't know. I would love, I don't know. I like Khaleesi too. If I saw Jason Momoa, like I said, might be more than pictures going on. And I know that that's Lisa Bonet's man and everything. Like, I really, hey, Rare Walrus. Oh, Amelia Clark. Yes, 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 yes. Daenerys, Khaleesi. Yes, yes, yes. Got you. Yeah, I would have gotten a little crazy about her, I think. Um, I realize that Jason Momoa is Lisa Bonet's man, but I'm just saying, I don't know what would happen. So let's just hope I'm never put in that position. Let's hope I'm never put in that position to meet Jason Momoa. Oh, what's his name? Um, what is his name? Tyrion Lannister. What's his real name? I'm trying to think. I can't. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. Arya. Arya? What? You like Arya? Arya is not hot. I'm sorry. I have to, I have to disagree with you on that. All right, Lucy. Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, golfer. Hey, Mr. Golfer. Test. What are you testing? Peter Dinklage. It would be cool. I would like to meet him, actually. I would like to meet him. I would like to meet him. However, Arya Stark, though? I don't know about Arya Stark. I don't know about Arya. Hey, Stu. Hey, Stu. What's up? What's going on? Hey, Trippy Land. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Vincent Chase. She's really hot. She's a pretty... Are you talking about Arya or Sansa? Arya Stark? I don't know. I can't co-sign that. I can't co-sign that. I can't co-sign Arya. I love Arya, but I can't, he's socially awkward? Really? I would think that he would be, thank you, Trippy. Well, they're not my underwear. It's my bathing suit. So you're seeing it because it's my bathing suit, so I'm allowing you to see it because it's my bathing suit. Arya is weird looking. This is a continuation. This is my bathing suit. So that's what you're seeing. So yeah. Entourage in Brooklyn. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my TV. My TV is doing something weird. A replica of the dragon eggs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I didn't know that that was his name. I know who you're talking about, though. Like, he's just like a regular dude to me. I met Sean Connery once. I met Sean Connery. I met Robert De Niro. That was cool. Peter Dinklage rolled his eyes at you? Really? But you know what? I bet Peter Dinklage has to deal with a lot of crap, though, right? Like, I can't imagine being that small and being like a grown-ass man. Like, I'm sure he's put up with a lot. So, yeah. Thank you, Free Me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, that's not his real name. What, Peter Dinklage isn't his real name? Oh, Vincent, what's his face? I hear that Peter Dinklage is a chick magnet too. I hear that too. Like, people, whenever I see like posts of him or whatever, like online, people are like, "Ooh, that's sexy man. Ooh, Peter Dinklage, blah blah blah." So I don't know. I think that people just want to get some of that Peter Dinklage. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's like an appeal there, but he's a little too small for me. He's too small. I can't imagine that. I'm not, maybe, I don't know, maybe you meet him, maybe you're like, oh, wow, but I don't know. I can't imagine that. Critter kept it in caps. I can't read, though. So, I don't know what's going on. My TV is doing some weird things. I'm getting ready to sign off, though. Thank you. Oh, God. I love Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman. Peter Dinklage. Haha. Adrian Grenier. Okay. You wish they wouldn't have changed the. I mean, it was weird. It was a little weird that Peter Dinklage was Ghost, though, right? It was a little weird. It was a little weird. It was a little weird. How did those tacos turn out? That's what I want to know. It was Taco Tuesday over in Critter's stream. How did those tacos turn out? I play games on this account. I play games on this account. I have this account, and then I have another account my original account that has like all of my gaming history on it. But I do play games on this account as well. I'm going to be playing tomorrow. I'm going to be playing Hellblade, and I'm going to stream it. So you liked it better than the nerdy guy that took it over. Wait, what? Oh, it was fine. It's fine. The new Ghost is fine. I think it's fine. Peter Dinklage as the Ghost was a little bit of a distraction, I think. Or because I'm never on. I haven't played all week. I haven't played all week, Wycombe. He did sound bored and lifeless as Ghost. I agree. Oh, you checking for me? Well, I'll be playing tomorrow. I haven't played much like in the past 2 weeks, honestly. I haven't. Like, once, like, I hurt my foot and I didn't really feel like doing much of anything. I just didn't. And I didn't have a game that I was playing that I really was, like, wanting to play. I was playing Horizon, and I played The Last of Us again for a while. But I got Hellblade, so I'm going to play that. I'll play that tomorrow, and I'll stream that. And I've been busy. I've been working. I've been traveling, so I haven't had as much time to play as I would like. And I've been streaming, so it's like, you know. But I'm around. I'm around. My favorite streamers. I have a few favorite streamers. I won't, well, I will name a few names. I like Golden Threat. He's one of my favorites. Golden Threat is one of my favorite streamers. I like Delic streams. I like watching Delic. I like Critter streams. I also watch Blunt Mover. He's one of my mods. I check in on him from time to time. You have to go. Oh, all right. Okay. All right, Wycombe. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Yes, Uncharted Lost Legacy. I've already pre-ordered that. So I'm trying to play Hellblade this week. Hellblade is going to be my. It's supposed to be a short game. Good night, Wycombe. Thank you for coming in and hanging out and sharing your opinion and your thoughts and stuff too. So thank you. So I'm going to be playing Hellblade this week. seeing how I like that game, which was really an impulse buy for me. Hellblade was an impulse buy. A few people asked me about it. I asked some of my Instagram people like what they thought of it, and they gave me good reviews on it. So I just bought it. I bought it, like decided to buy it. So I did. So I'm gonna play that this week. That's my like bridge game. So I'm gonna play that this week, and then Uncharted Lost Legacy. I've already pre-ordered that. I'm going all in on that next week. And I'll probably be playing that until Destiny comes out. When Destiny comes out, I'm jumping on that. So yeah. They call Hellblade a walking simulator. No! Yeah, I know Crofty. I would go to Crofty streams every once in a while. I'm not getting Friday the 13th. I'm not. No, Hellblade is supposed to have some puzzles. It's supposed to have puzzles. It's supposed to be this chick, like some sort of mental illness thing that's happening. And it's like a slasher kind of thing. So she has her sword and she's like fighting as well. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Quaddy. Oh, Richard! Thank you for coming in, Richard. It's good to see you. Sleep well, good night, sweet dreams and all that. Sweet dreams and all that. Yeah. I also check out Nikki D Lovely every once in a while. I haven't seen her in a while though. But Nikki D, I check out her stream as well. I watch Riffraff's rants. I check him out too. So I have a few people that I watch regularly. There are also some people who do some gameplay streams that I like. Scoops420 is one of my mods. I watch him sometimes as well. So, get the 12th of July game. Yeah, Nikki D is fun. I got to meet her when she came to New York. We met up and had some drinks. I don't think anybody asked you about your dick though, or really cares about your dick though, Quaddy. If you have to talk about it, usually when people talk about things like that, it's like, the lady doth protest too much. I don't watch Power. I do not watch Power. Apparently Quaddy has a dick, everyone, so let's congratulate him on that. I don't know if he just discovered it or if he's known about it for a while. Obviously it's a sense of pride for him, so I think I still have some confetti left. I will give him some. I will give. Oh wait, it's shooting off to the side. That might say something about Quaddy's dick. I don't know why it's going off to the side. I don't know why it's going off to the side like this. Well, congratulations. I'm sure you have a great time. Oh, okay. Well, Jay got you. Jay never utilizes his mod powers. Jay never utilizes his mod powers, but he did just then. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. It's rare that Jay flexes his moderator muscles, but he just did, so thank you. Destiny 2, Days Gone. I'm looking forward to Days Gone, for sure. New Call of Duty, I'm definitely getting. South Park, I'm not into South Park. And yeah, the new Red Dead Redemption cannot get here soon enough for me. It cannot. It's got that Usher. No, Dreads, no. But thank you, Jay. Thank you for taking care of that for me. It's rare that Jay will time anybody out. So for Jay to step up must mean that you really needed that, Quaddy. So Quaddy needed some time alone with his dick. So yeah. I mean, I've heard good things about it. But it's not for me. I don't think it's for me. The South Park game. It's not for me. Usher, poor Usher. Usher is getting sued. That's why you gotta be careful with those things. You gotta be careful. Let it burn, but naked for your girl. Ew, Dread. You were born with South Park. I mean, I love the TV show. Like, I love the cartoon. I really enjoyed the cartoon, the South Park cartoon. But the game, I don't know. But I've heard, good things about it. Aphasia, have a nice night. Thank you for coming back. It's good to see you. Always, always, always. Good night to Aphasia. What's up, Richard? Yeah, for real. Nathan, what's going on? If you own some BS, I'll put you in timeout. Go to the corner and sit your ass down. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. South Park is so wrong, it's right. I agree. I love the stuff that they did in the South Park cartoon with Chef. Like, well, what's his name? The singer, Isaac Hayes. When Isaac Hayes wanted to leave and didn't want to be Chef anymore, and then they like killed him like this crazy ass way. Oh, thank you, Stu. Thank you so much. I will stream again on Thursday. I'm here again on Thursdays. I stream earlier on Thursdays. Thursdays I'm on around like 2:30, 3 o'clock Eastern time, US Eastern time, New York time. So yeah, so please come back on Thursday. And I'm also on Twitch. I'll be streaming Hellblade tomorrow on Twitch. I'm not sure what time yet, but I'll be streaming Hellblade tomorrow on Twitch. I play lots of games. Cool MF. I haven't played GTA in a while. I have Wildlands. I haven't played that in a while. I need to get back to Wildlands, actually. The latest games that I played was Horizon Zero Dawn. I replayed The Last of Us. I played all the Uncharteds. I played Red Dead Redemption, GTA 4, GTA 5. I play Call of Duty, but I don't really play online for that. Battlefields. But yeah, I played lots of games. But I'll be playing Hellblade tomorrow. So if you want to check me out, check out my Twitch. It'll be on Twitch tomorrow. So am I going to go watch the Solar Wave? I am not. I don't have Tekken. I don't have any fight games. The only fight game that I have is Injustice, the original Injustice. I don't have Injustice 2. I'm not really into fight games so much. I used to be into them, but I'm not into them much anymore. So yeah. West Side Perk! You were here just as I'm about to leave. You late, Yanni boy. You want to play Detroit Become Human? Like, see, that game doesn't look like my gameplay style. That doesn't look like my gameplay style, but I'll watch somebody play it. That looks like a good game to watch people play. But I don't think I'll be getting that. It looks cool, but I don't think I'll be getting it. Well, I'm going to play Hellblade tomorrow. I just bought it yesterday. It was an impulse buy. So I bought it, so I'll play it tomorrow. Somebody's asking for money. The choice is yours. You want one wonder spin, Westside Perp? Alright, I'll give you one wonder spin. I'm not playing Friday the 13th. I'm not playing Friday the 13th. But see, I have my cape on as my sarong today. I really want another Infamous. I played both Infamous. I platted the second one, but that was an easy plat though. I don't hate it. I like watching people play it. Wonder Woman. Oh, I'm all out of view. I'm all out of view. This is not. I don't have a good. This is not a full wonder spin for you. Wait, what's like Heavy Rain and Until Dawn? What is? I missed that comment. I missed that comment. Wait, what is like? What is like Infamous? I mean, what is like, I'm in view. Oh, okay, alright. Shut up, Jay. Oh, Detroit Become Human. Yeah. And so that's why it doesn't appeal to me. Like the whole, like, seeing the scenario and then replaying the scenario with, like, different results. I'm like, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Like, that's not my gameplay style. So, never played Heavy Rain because I'm not like big on like RPGs like that. So I never played it. I keep saying maybe one day I will. What's that perk? What's that perk that gets me to do things? But that's not on my list. Detroit Become Human is not on my list. Heavy Rain is the ultimate Telltale game. I hate Telltale games. I don't like Telltale games. I tried to play The Walking Dead, and even though it was like an easy platinum, I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do it. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. What type of tunes do I like? I like all types of music. I listen to rock, I listen to R&B, I listen to a bunch of stuff. Y'all are funny. Be same shit, Humans TV show. Yes, it looked very much like Humans. Yes, it looked like Humans. When I saw the trailer at E3, I was like, that looks like Humans to me. You're trapped by thoughts. Help! No. Usher said no limits. I can't. I can't. Dreads, you're killing me. Killing me! But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm gonna go. I've been on here long enough. I've been on here long enough. Welcome back, Eric. I'm about to go. Let it burn. No, guys. Oh, my no. Poor Usher. He owes those women money. He owes them money. They're gonna get paid too. They're gonna get paid. He knew he had that. He knew he had that. I'm not huge into trance, no. I like some of it. It depends on the circumstances. Like if it's just like on in the background and like I'm like cleaning my house kind of thing, then I'll like trance, but I'm not huge into trance music. Wonder Woman wasn't wearing a red bathrobe. This is not a red bathrobe. This is my cape. This is my cape. This is my cape. So, this is my cape as a sarong from my bathing suit. Welcome back, Eric. I already said welcome back. I'm getting ready to go, though. I'm getting ready to go. So, itchy, 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 I. I do not have his number, Jay. I do not have his number. I do not have his number. I do not have his number. So, thank you, Andre. But yeah, I'm about to go, y'all, because it's late for me, and I've been streaming for a while. But thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, I do like some Avicii. I do actually like some Avicii. Levels, Avicii levels. I do like some Avicii. I do. Usher needs to go to the Himalayas like Doctor Strange and have that bulge. Have to take it. I can't. Dreads, I can't. Steven, I will never twerk for my subs. I will never twerk for my subs. You know that. You know that. You know I don't twerk. I do not twerk. So, Wonder Woman ain't Superman. Don't need that cape. You guys have seen me without the cape on before, so you've already had that treat. You've had that treat. I don't think y'all are getting that tonight. So yeah. So but yeah, we're. You haven't, Locum? Well, it's in the archives. It's in the archives. It's in the archives. I'm not twerking for cash. No. First off, ain't nobody donating. That's number one. Nobody's donating on my channel. And number two, I'm not twerking. I don't even twerk. I don't twerk at all. I don't twerk at all. So no, that's not happening. I'm not into cosplay. I don't cosplay. This is just like me with my Wonder Woman stuff on. And what does being your favorite YouTuber entail exactly, Steven? What does that entail exactly? Yeah, I might not be your favorite YouTuber in that case, Steven. I may not be your favorite YouTuber. So, I like Wonder Woman Rogue Star. Hello from Iceland. Hey, Eagle Eye. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all might get me in my full Wonder Woman outfit one day. I mean, I've done it before. You can, if you want to look back, in the archives, you can see me. I did a whole Wonder Woman day. I did a Wonder Woman extravaganza. So if you would like to go back and look at that, you're welcome to. I did a whole Wonder Woman extravaganza, and I was in many outfits, including this, with the cape on properly, not tied on like this. I had it on like straight up, you know. So, Steven, you're going to have to give it up, dude. You're going to have to give it up. You're going to have to give it up. Thursday, yes, Thursday. I will wear the zombie dress on Thursday. I was gonna wear it today, but then I wasn't feeling it, so I was like, I'm gonna wear my Wonder Woman stuff today. But yeah, I will wear the zombie dress for y'all on Thursday. So if you come back, no, Chris Redfield, no. J. All right, so Eagle is a Skyrim nerd. Do you have VR? Are you looking forward to Skyrim VR? Eagle Eye. All right, I asked that question, but never give up. Hashtag never give up wanting Lola to twerk. Well, just keep coming back, Stephen. Just keep coming back. Maybe. Nah, it's never gonna happen. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's never gonna happen. I don't twerk. I don't twerk. But I do spin. I spin. So. You will see me spin. You will see me spin. Hello from Japan. Yeah. Dreads. I can't. Dreads is killing me. Killing me. Ah, okay. VR for like cool. Cool. Yeah, I think I was never really into Skyrim, but I will check it out VR just because it seems like it will be like epic. So. No one bugs me to twerk except for people who come on stream. Alright, so I will give y'all one more. The Last of Us started because of Usher. I can't. Y'all are a hot damn mess in here tonight. Y'all are a hot damn mess. So I will give y'all one last spin. I will give y'all one last spin with my sarong on. Y'all get one last spin. One last spin. And then that's it. So I will see y'all later. Do 3D games. I don't know. I don't know if they still exist or not. I don't know if they still exist or not. So, Steven, you are a mess. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna just let y'all see the sarong. And my favorite game of all time on PS4. I don't know. It could be maybe I love The Last of Us, but I loved it on PS3, so I will say that. So yeah. So yeah. So that's all, guys. I will let y'all. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. I don't twerk, y'all. Y'all know I don't twerk. Y'all know I don't twerk. I don't twerk. But I will give y'all one spin. Y'all will get one spin. Y'all will get one spin. And that's all you get. So, good night, y'all. Bye.